to be on a stage and having 10,000, 20,000 people at that stage coming back and singing, giving you energy, that's a feeling that very few people get to feel.
Keep it going. Are you ready to do this again?
Depression, mental health is going through the roof is because that trying to keep up with the Joneses thing is like more prevalent now than ever. And there's a pressure that comes with that.
At the end of the day, if it all goes to shit, I'm a muso, I'm on stage with a bunch of great musos, and we'll just put it on a rock and roll gig.
This next song I wrote about this beautiful woman right here. We live in a little shoebox of a house, and never in a million years I had dreamt, or we would have dreamt, that I would have got to stand on this stage here tonight.
He pours his heart into his family as much as he does his music. And
if Mum already knows about the garden, then it's not a surprise.
Well,
and I know you're really bad at surprises.
You're the most unique human I've ever seen in my life.
I have a song coming out today. We've got a car coming to us soon. This is an exciting day. It's coming this morning before we go. So you timed this well. I was over there talking to ChatGPT about 10 minutes before I was supposed to go on going, how do I fix this?
Talia, you look way too in love. You're gonna wind it back a little, wind it back a bit, girl.
Yeah, don't be too into it, babe. Nuance, it's funny, like for me, it's just like, I want to feel it. I keep saying that, but it transcends everything. That's the thing, it makes you feel something. Okay, now we got to talk. Okay, we found the party crew. It's campfire stories. Oh, it's hometown glory.
Yeah, I think people are craving connection.
Yeah,
I think that people really are, and we've been tricked to think that connection is in all of these things.
It happens in like this industry all the time. You see other people there having been like, why isn't that? I'm not doing that, or why didn't I get this, or whatever. Most of the time, it's because like they're working harder than you.
Welcome to the front seat. My name's Cavanagh, and let's go ride shotgun with some of the most interesting people in the world. Buckle up, let's go. Let's go, let's go.
Okay, well, good morning. Welcome to our shed. And this is Shane. This is my next door neighbour.
Morning, everyone.
This is Coda. This is my son.
Hey, Shane. Hey, Codes.
In the mornings, we come over here about, 5:30? Yep. Shane's always here at 5:30. I'm normally here at like 5:35. Have coffee, do a workout before the day starts. So, anyway, that's what we do. All right. Awesome. This might go wrong because I haven't pushed this way, but
I think you've got it under control.
We'll see. We'll see.
That's my sense. It's actually. Can we just?
Dad, mindset.
How heavy is that?
90 kilos.
90 kilos, like all up?
Yeah.
Including the bar?
Including the bar.
All right. Well, we've got.
It looks like you've got this.
We've got Shane here to make sure everything goes okay.
I got one more in me.
Keep going. Push.
Okay.
Nice.
Here we go. It's captured on camera. That's my PV. That's the best. That's the best
that
I've done. Nearly a year of knowing Shane. So, the moment that we moved in, they came over, welcomed us to the neighbourhood, and
Really?
now we work out every morning.
Don't you love that? You don't really get welcome to the neighbourhood when you move into a city.
Build gardens.
Yeah. We've always got projects going. Well, I've got projects going, and then I rope Shane into my projects. So you'll see, maybe not this morning, but this afternoon, after I finish from the studio, you'll see the project that I'm working on at the moment for Talia. It's her birthday coming up, but we're working on a whole project together. So
Wait, Dad.
Yeah.
Is it supposed to be a birthday surprise gift? Because if Mum already knows about the garden, then it's not a surprise.
Well,
and I know you're really bad at surprises.
Yeah, I am. I don't have a very good history with gift giving, to be honest.
What makes him bad about surprises?
He always tells people what he's going to give them before he gives them the gift.
That's true.
So he's saying, oh, I'm going to give you this in advance.
Yeah, well, that's just in case they go and buy it.
No, that has nothing to do with it. The thing that I actually get, I get really excited about when I buy somebody a gift, and I'm terrible at keeping secrets. So I just want to tell people. So I start leaking like little hints here and there, until eventually they just figure it out because I make it way too obvious.
Okay, well that's definitely the opposite to a surprise.
I'm also building a giant veggie patch and garden in the backyard, so it's a bit hard for her to avoid. She knows about it.
Because Mum's been there multiple times,
Yeah.
which is the problem.
Say hi.
We haven't had yogurt yet. You want a yogurt, Riv?
River wants yogurt in the morning, and then he wants Twiggy sticks in the afternoon, and a bunch of other stuff like chocolate.
So today is an exciting day for 3 reasons. One is that I have a song coming out today that came out last night, so we'll start talking about that in a second, called Back in the Day. So you timed this well, because this is a day that a new song comes out. I'm also getting a new car today, which is my dream car that I've always wanted. And it's being dropped off here at about 8 o'clock this morning, which I'm very excited. My buddy.
You must be super excited.
I'm very excited. So
you can't
New
really...
song, new car.
New car, like,
New
you
song,
can't really
new
hold
car.
that excitement back when you get a
Okay.
new car.
Am I pregnant? Just
Nope.
kidding.
Holy dooly.
I was like, we are. I've been working on my album for, God, it's felt like a year that we've been working, and the next 2 days we're doing the final vocals on the album, which is big because, there you go, buddy. Yeah, that's the end of what's been a really big chapter, and then
Hold on.
I've got a bunch of new songs coming out. So it's all going to be happening today. It's going to be a good day. I always cook bacon, eggs. Normally, if we're running a little late, what's the time? 6:40. So we're ahead of schedule today. Normally, this is normally happening at about 7:05.
Yeah.
So as you can see, I've got wraps here. And the reason for wraps is normally because it's an on-the-go breakfast. It's normally I'm giving a wrap to Talia as she's running out the door trying to get River in the car. All the rest of it.
Right. So yeah, you guys really have a flow. It sounds like.
Yeah. This is just.
Yeah. Then I have my own flow when James goes away to Nashville or overseas somewhere else. So in a couple of weeks he's in South Africa.
Exactly.
Then we start our own flow, and then James comes back and ruins that flow. Not ruins that, but changes
Excuse me.
that flow, and then we're going to get into a new flow.
That's interesting.
Yes.
So how different is it when James is here and when he's away?
I think I rely on James a lot when he's here for the mornings.
Yeah.
I'm not a morning person. I'm a night owl. he's definitely a rooster. But it's all on me when he's away.
Yeah.
All on me.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely Talia's the night, in charge of the nights,
Yep.
and I'm definitely in charge of the mornings. So this is my wife. Normally forgot something. Hey, babe.
River wants to sing something for you.
Oh. Okay, River wants to sing something for you, Elijah.
Okay.
That's normally something that River wants to do.
We're all ears.
Okay, you have to be quiet. Go, Riv. We can take a minute, you know.
It's a new competitor, Dad.
Woo! That was amazing, Riv.
Okay, thanks, Dad.
It's stuck in my head now, Riv.
Put some miles on it. Back at the Chevy with the engine run. Hey, Riv, you should sing Back in the Day because that's the song that came out today.
Wait, really?
Oh, do you want to sing that one?
Uncle.
I don't know the lyrics for that one, too. Maybe we'll get off this phone call and we'll listen to it.
Okay. All right.
It's a bit too put him in the car.
Oh, sorry, Riv.
No.
All right, have a good day, guys.
Okay.
Love ya.
Love you. Bye.
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 How is it, guys? You met James when you were 3. You said Coda, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, how old are you now?
10, turning 11.
10. All right. So that's 7 years. You guys been in each other's lives.
Mum said, your new dad James is coming over, and I was in the bar.
Well, she didn't say your new. At that stage, she didn't say your new dad James
She
was
just
coming
said
over. James was coming over.
And then I was in the bathtub, and I said, oh yeah, it's James the Tank Engine from Thomas the Tank Engine.
That's what Coda was most excited about, is that I was one of the characters of Thomas the Tank Engine. So as a 3-year-old, that's what you're excited about. It's kind of crazy to think that like River, it was about River's age now that I came into your life.
Yeah, it's like you guys were probably very much bros to start off with.
Yeah.
I would imagine. Is that kind of what it felt like?
Yeah, we were just like friends at the start. Hey, Codes.
Yeah, before Dad and Mum got married, I didn't really know what marriage meant. I thought it meant like turning someone into your brother, and I said, yeah, James is going to be my brother.
Isn't it awesome when you don't know how things work and you just take things as they are?
I think that's like a good life lesson for anybody, though. I think just to like take things as they are, you know, and even with everything, like even talking about this with Codes and I, it's just like it's been the best thing that's ever happened to me. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to change it, but it's like it's unconventional. It's different. The best parts of life come from those bits that I feel like the unexpected, the unplanned bits. So,
do you find like in this stage of your life there's quite a lot of that, or is it like?
Yeah, I look for that. I search for that a little bit. For me, I actually get restless when it's all too perfect. When everything's running smoothly, not too perfect, but it's when it's all expected.
Like to plan.
To plan. I love the unplanned. Like I love when the chaos happens and you go, you got to figure this out. That's absolutely my favorite. Favorite part. So
I wonder why that camping trip with Mum was so unexpected. You weren't prepared at all for it.
No.
What was that? Sorry, Coda.
It was so Dad wanted to go on a camping trip to surprise Mum for I don't know what, but Dad just did it, and then he wasn't prepared at all. Mum got slightly angry, but because Dad wasn't prepared, and she was stressing about the dog and River, and Dad said he got it all covered. And then when we went on the trip, we were completely non-prepared. We didn't even know where we were going to stay.
Okay, a couple of weeks ago, I just rocked up at work and I hadn't booked anything. I just had the caravan. We just got a caravan not that long ago. So, and I just arrived at work. I said, we're going for an adventure. She's like, where are you staying? I'm like, I don't know. We're just going to jump in and go, which was all good. And I think she was fine about that. The issue is that she had a really important thing on Saturday. I picked her up Friday afternoon. And I was like, great. Well, then I found a place that's close to where you need to be. And I messed up badly. It was an important thing. And I feel bad about it. I really did. I actually messed up. I put in my Google Maps that it was 30 minutes away from where she had to be. Turned out to be 2.5 hours away out of reception. So when she got reception, she realised that she was 2 hours away from the place she needed to be, and it would finish in 3 hours. She wasn't happy with me. But anyway, we had a great weekend still.
Well, that's definitely unexpected for her.
Yeah. It was still a good weekend though, wasn't it, Codes?
Yeah.
I tend to be a bit of an eternal optimist, and to the frustration of some people. I'm definitely like a glass half full, silver lining sort of person. So,
hey, let me buy you a drink. Watch you see me ride that tequila train. I said, oh, see you ready to roll. Out on the dance floor, driving it low. Girl, it's almost closing time, and I bet your lips just taste like salt and lime. Blame it on the bartender pouring it strong. Blame it on the band playing two-step songs. Blame it on the dance floor calling your name. Tan legs spinning, just doing your thing. Yeah, girl, it's true, I'm stuck on you like the rhinestones on your boots. The way you move, what's a country boy to do when you can't blame me? The blame's on you.
It must be actually pretty cool to have access to all the people that listen to your music, like just in your pocket basically. You just pull out your phone and then like talk to everyone basically, don't you?
It's cool. It's cool. It's funny, like social media is a weird thing though, because thinking that you can reach so many people, like, I post up a story and there was, just that. There's like 20,000 people that will see that.
That's a lot of people.
Well, that's just on the stores. Like, yesterday we posted, this probably reached a couple 100,000 people. There's a lot of people. But it's weird to think about that because you tend to be, I don't know, like you even saw, you see in our morning, I still struggle with the idea of like fame or any of that because I just don't feel like that at all. Like the only time that you get a sense of that is when I'm on stage and I'm like people are singing with me and there's like a big crowd and that sort of thing and you get that feeling. But like in my day to day, it's like I'm more thinking about like the kids and hanging out with my neighbour and my wife, and it's just life. Like it's not. There's no part of that is any different to, I think, anybody else's day to day. I'm getting ready for work or I'm getting the kids ready and all that sort of stuff. So it's funny like. Sometimes you can get caught up with social media and all the rest of it, but the truth is I think the more that I just have it as an extension of like as another friend or something, I think that's when I find it it's the easiest to treat it like that, like you're just talking to something like to another friend. Which is not always the case. Sometimes I lose sight of that. Sometimes you think about it or it becomes like a sales tool and everything, and the moment that happens you kind of get disconnected and it becomes like a job. The moment you just treat it like you've got to stay in touch with a good friend, then I feel like it's a lot easier.
That's a good way to look at it. Yeah, it's insane. Like I'm like 20,000 people. Like think of 20,000 people in a room or
I know,
a field. It's like that's really powerful. How does it feel? Because I know for you it's just not all of us have that sort of influence or that sort of power. And I think a lot of musicians and a lot of people in that position, I don't know if they're actually honest. I don't know if they're actually honest about this. Everyone seems like very humble and very like.
But the honest truth is that there is a complacency that comes with it. That is the absolute truth. That it's not.
Right.
You say, does this power? Does it give you a feeling? For me, no, not at all. And I'm not. You're saying humble or whatever, but it just doesn't. It just becomes. It's just what it is. It becomes life, and it's like anything. I think anyone's life. When you do something and it's routine and you're always doing it, there's a complacency that comes with any of this. So for me, this just feels like this is just your life. This is just my life. My social media is an extension of my life and my family, and especially me, because I think some people create a character. I don't. I think that the story that I tell, and you look at my social media and hanging out with me for the day, is that it's just me.
How much of it? 100%? 80%? 60%? What do you reckon?
I hold little bits back, but not a lot.
Yeah.
Like I would say, and those little bits would be, for my wife, for my kids, and there's, life is not perfect. I think one of those things that people see is that, my kids can be frustrating sometimes when I'm dealing things and they're having River's throwing a tantrum or whatever, and my wife and I will have a disagreement. Like we're still normal people that have normal life experiences like that. You know what I mean? It's not. Your social media tends to be a bit more of a highlight reel. Like I don't, I have a disagreement with my wife. I'm not pulling out my phone and filming it. You know what I mean? Of course. But that doesn't mean that I still am we have a really happy marriage. At the core of it, it's great. I love my kids, and they have tantrums, but it's fine. I still we'll get over it and we'll have a laugh. So I still share all those parts. It's not that it's anything different. It's just even your best friend. I would talk about. You're not. There's certain moments that you have with different people that are just intimate moments between the two of you. You tend to be my vulnerabilities or my insecurities. That's something I probably share with my wife, maybe only my wife. So there's certain parts that I do hold back. But at the core of it, if you meet me down the street, the person that you meet down the street is going to be exactly the same person that you meet online or at a show or anything like that. And I think that's really important to me. That makes it feel less like work and more just,
that's a lot less work. Because it must be hard work to keep up a performance all the time,
And people do though. You know what? One thing that blew me away, I saw this interview with Paris Hilton the other day.
Oh yeah, haven't seen her in ages.
Well, she was talking and she didn't sound like Paris Hilton. And she was kind of like, oh yeah, no, that was a persona. And I'm like, how hard must have that been to keep up that persona of, you know, even the way you talk. Now, there's even moments I saw like Ariana Grande sort of thing when she like kind of broke out of character and stopped talking like the really little girl voice and spoke in a different voice. And everyone was like, you know, and people called her out on social media. And I'm like, but hold on, wait, are you playing a character that entire time? Like, that must be exhausting.
100%.
This episode and this entire podcast is proudly brought to you by Provenir Beef. Provenir Beef is an online beef supplier where you can buy the best beef in the country and it can be shipped straight to your door. There's something different about Provenir. They have a mobile abattoir.
Quite simply, instead of the animals going to the abattoir goes to the animals.
Yeah.
Under the conventional system, from the time they leave to the farm to the time that they're processed can be anywhere up to 3 days. But the whole Provenir concept was, let's just remove that. Eliminate it. And the stress process under our system is around about 90 seconds.
So Provenir have the best meat in the country. They are supplying the top restaurants in Australia. So if you buy from Provenir, you know you're getting the absolute best quality. You can go on the website, you can even meet the farmers.
What we're rewarded with is, you know, we know that we have the highest animal welfare processing in the Southern Hemisphere.
Yeah.
And that's reflected in the meat quality as well.
It's an amazing, amazing business. Chris is a dear friend of mine. I know him personally. I've worked with him before. I'm a big fan, and thank you, Chris, and the whole team at Provenir for making this podcast a reality. So to get a sweet deal off your first order from Provenir, go to shotgun.provenir.com, and there you'll be able to see a longer video that I've made with Chris. Look, if I was you, I'd be wanting to meet Chris. I'd be wanting to go through his factory and look at every part of his process and pick his brains. And that's exactly what I did a little while ago with Diana Scott, great friend of mine and complete advocate to ending factory farming. We went and saw Chris so that we could see it all with our own eyes. So you can go and learn a lot more about Chris and Provenir at shotgun.provenir.com.au.
So you're saying like in interviews and in like but basically probably every time she's on a camera saying that there's this persona
that's how it presented. And I don't know. I got no idea.
Yeah.
But that's that's what it looked like. And I think, especially musicians and all that, it's not uncommon that that's a thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think for all of us, like, there's degrees of that too, you know.
Of course.
Like, as soon as a camera comes out, are you performing, or are you, you know, is there any change, you know, in your state of being, or is and I think all of us have a degree of performance that just takes over.
Of course.
Just because we're shit scared. Probably.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, in any part of life, there is always a degree of that. You want to present your best foot forward. But I also think there's a strength in consistency, and I think about that a lot. You know, I want to be consistent in all parts of my life. I want to be consistent with my wife. I want to be consistent with my kids. I want to be consistent that they know that this is the person that they get in the day. You know, and that's why. And I put a lot of effort into that. I put a lot of effort into being the best version of myself, especially for my family, that I think about this. That's why I go to the gym in the mornings. It's not like an aesthetic thing for me. I go to the gym because it wakes me up, it makes me feel good. Yeah. So when I start the day, it's not just my energy that it's good for me, but it's good for like everyone around me. Like if you know, kids waking up and River's in a grumpy mood, but if I'm there and I'm cooking breakfast and I'm like a positive energy in the day, and it's so great like having Coda come out with me in the gym, like it's getting he's now the same, he's an extension of that. Yeah. But I think that transcends the day for like not just for me but for other people, and then the interactions that I have with other people. Yeah. And it's funny because when you're not like that, when I'm off or I've missed the gym or I'm just thinking like that negativity can absolutely spread exactly in the same way. I think that's a power that everybody holds.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
That's inspiring. I think the less you go into that performance energy, I think the healthier it is. And
absolutely.
And in your case, you know, when you're in front of cameras a lot, like, yeah, I imagine that would be super important. Because if you're constantly jumping in, putting on a performance, like, that's just exhausting. And I think that's got to take a toll, right?
Yeah. And it does.
To
it
constantly
does.
hold that up.
And that's the, you know, that's why social media is, there's two sides to it. There's positivity, but there's also a lot of negativity that comes from it. And it's why, like, you know, depression and mental health is going through the roof, is because that trying to keep up with the Joneses thing is, like, more prevalent now than ever.
Yeah.
And there's a pressure that comes with that. Yeah, I think it's a juggle that everybody's just trying to figure out still, me included.
Yeah.
You know, so, yeah. Anyway, love it. We've got a car coming to us soon. This is going to be, this is an exciting day. It's coming this morning before we go into the studio.
Hell yeah.
The day I turned 16, I opened up the paper, highlighting ads in the local trader. Then Daddy took me out to a parking lot, paid a little bit of cash. What I got was an old Ford. Spent every dollar, shined it up on the day that I bought it. Mama said, don't be gone too long, but I didn't look back when I left home, nah. Cause I was out on the road, yeah, life was living. Windows down, a country kid singing, trying to keep it cool. Lay your back, just kicking up dust on a dirt track. Cool slow, one hand on the wheel, an 84 chromed up automobile. That was freedom and I was feeling alive, cause I had the whole world under my tires.
This was this weekend's project.
Okay, this is the surprise.
This is Talia's surprise that I'm building for her. So, it turned, I kind of get these ideas sometimes that are like, this was supposed to be a one garden bed, and it's turned into the ultimate veggie patch. So we're still working. This was this weekend's project. I had the weekend off, so I built this for her, and I roped in a few mates. Shane's been helping me. Mate Dave helped me. My brother-in-law helped me. I'm painting the whole thing black. I've got a little garden shed thing here. I'm excited.
I bet you are.
So there's one car that I've always wanted. So I've always wanted a big old F truck. And I just heard a truck pull up. I think it might be my new car, which is an F-150, which I'm really excited about.
Delivered, hey?
Delivered. Well, you're going to meet Chris Jennings, and Chris Jennings is an absolute legend of a man. He's doing a lot of good for a lot of people in the world at the moment, but he's also a buddy, and he happened to be in Sydney. Hey, mate.
Buddy.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, good to see you.
I'm better now that you're here. How are you, mate?
Good, mate.
This is Chris Jennings, by the way. You may have seen this man on the internet somewhere.
Elijah.
This is Elijah.
What?
Oh, you know.
Yeah, we met out at his property.
Come on, 4 years ago.
Yeah. Good to see you, man.
How you doing? It's fine, mate.
This guy is Chris Jennings, a super down-to-earth, country-hearted man. He's super passionate about helping out his fellow farmers, especially those in the recent floods in Thargomindah who lost everything. God, he did a lot to help them. His business is Jennings Bulk Haulage and Dozer Hire in southern Queensland. And check out his Facebook.
The key, if you just go up in the truck, it's up on the centre bit, up on the dash.
It's such a weird thing buying something and not having any idea.
I think you're stupid. Without being offensive.
No. So I always buy my cars. I tend to buy cars through the auctions, but what I look for, I buy them. Oh, it's clean as.
Yeah, there's just some. If you're just in the chips in the centre console.
I like this. I actually, to be honest, I didn't even look at the photos of the interior. This is great. I like the two.
As you do. That's what humans do.
Man,
No, because the thing about it is that I buy only ex-lease cars.
Yeah.
So they're the government lease cars.
I've been looked after.
Well,
You know the best thing is the bloody gear stick flops down.
I know.
And then it's a whole table.
And that becomes a whole table. How good.
very cool, man. Very cool.
Oh, it's got a hard top on it too.
Yeah, and then you're exactly the same as mine, and you just press your button on the other down the bottom. No, next one.
This one here? Oh, right.
Everyone. Exactly, that's what the big F-Truck got. They're fucking
How
good.
good's that? Yeah, it's clearly been a city car. It's got no, like, it hasn't been driven out in the dirt.
You're the most unique human I've ever seen in my life. Doesn't look at buying a car, doesn't even look at the interior.
By the way, I spent 6 months looking for a car.
I do. Lee said that the day you went over home.
But I was just looking for the right opportunity, and then when this came up, I was like, I think this is the right opportunity. So I tend to do that. I do my process, and then when I know that I see a good deal, I just move on it and don't question it.
Suits you, man. Do you reckon it suits you?
Yeah. So I bought it.
What do you love about these cars?
They're big.
They're big.
That's exactly why I like them.
That's the same answer. It's just big. You don't want to have this car out in the city.
You may be a big rock star, but put your empty bin away.
Yeah, I know.
It was emptied yesterday.
He's on me. So Elijah's doing a YouTube series, and this is what this is all about. And he's just staying alive. He's fooling around heaps of different people.
You should have come and done a day in the life of doing this hay run.
I was going to say, you know what?
Yeah.
You should do a day live with Chris, honestly.
Yeah.
So
out west.
No, I'm being serious. So Chris has like become quite famous in recent months.
Yeah.
Because he's got behind the scenes all this flooding out west.
Right.
And he organised, and how many barrels are you up to now that you've taken out there?
Oh, I think we're up to just under 3,000. Lee and I have blown 200,000 of our own money.
3,000. No, and so
chopper fuel, and then we got into like rebuilding the town.
What town?
Dargaminda.
Yeah. What happened? What happened?
Do you know about the floods out west?
No.
So this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So this is exactly. So we need to do this.
So really bad flooding.
Get on my Facebook page.
He's calling out a bunch of like big charities that are siphoning money. That are siphoning money off and not putting it to where it should be. Yeah. It hasn't been publicised nowhere near as much as it should be. And Chris has been probably the biggest voice for it.
Yeah.
Out of anyone.
You obviously all know about the cyclone that we had. Well, no one knows about what happened out west. That's why I relate to his new song so much.
The new truck. She's so excited.
There you are.
This is so good. Oh, how good.
When a man was a man and his word was true, and your problems could be fixed with a beer or two. There wasn't so much hate on the nightly news. Yeah, lately I've been thinking that we could use a little more back in the day when the world didn't seem so crazy. I'm just trying to say some things don't need changing. So where I stand, it ain't working. Everybody's hurting. Think it's time we turn it back in the day. Oh, when you'd wave to a stranger and your neighbor was a friend.
So music is so important to telling any story. When I storytell, I do the music first. So the soundtrack is the first thing I create, and then the visuals work in and around that. So for every episode of Riding Shotgun, we have an original soundtrack provided to you by a particular musician. And when we finish recording the episode with the guest, I then go hit Spotify and find the perfect artist to suit that guest. I connect with them, I ask them to send me instrumentals so I can blend it all in nicely like you hear in the episode. And this time, I found just the perfect one. It's James Johnston himself. So you might be here because you know James Johnston already and you already love his music. But if you're not, check out his music for starters. And if you haven't seen him live, you got to go and see this guy live. Seriously, he's got some shows coming up, and I'm sure later down the track when you're watching this video, he'll still have shows coming up. This guy's going to be around for a really, really long time. He is a legacy to Australian country. This guy is amazing live. Go and see him and his band and his show will blow you away.
But anyway, how's everything going on the release front? How are you feeling?
Mate, I feel that this song is going to do more than we think it's going to do.
So this man here is Beau Thomas, and he's James's good friend and band manager. He also manages Zach and George, another country band, and really, he just creates an amazing environment for these artists to work and thrive in. And his brand is Tobe Artists, and you'll see on stage they're wearing shirts with like a yellow circle and a little play symbol. And Beau was super helpful when it came to making this podcast a reality. So thanks, Beau.
Yeah. I think the organic streaming, since we've been releasing songs on a Thursday, this is absolutely 2 times better streaming result than Blame or Hellboy on Thursday.
Cool, great. I love that.
I'm doing all my screenshots at every hour, and it's way better.
Great. Okay. Well, I'm happy to hear that. I think it's going to be one of those.
Just the connection, and I've never, like this morning, I've had maybe like 8 industry text messages already this morning. I've never had that on a release morning.
Yeah, really?
Never.
That's cool.
People just love the song.
I love that.
Hey, Beau, why do you reckon this one's connecting so well?
I think it's the time. James always spoke about this and the moment and the time being now, and I think that's what it is.
The time, what do you mean by that? Like the time, like in terms of the timing in his career or the timing of this particular song? Or?
Yeah.
The time in life where we are and the story that this song tells and states to the listening audience, I think people are going to consume it right now better than ever. Like, people are longing to have a little bit of what they don't have right now. The world's pretty crazy, so I think it's a cool time to release this song.
Because it is a rootsy song. It's about going back to what works, isn't it? It's about going back to stripping it back and just back to what brought us joy in the first place. And it's like we've been chasing. It's like we've been chasing happiness, but we're realizing that that's all it's done is it's just caused a whole lot of drama that we never needed. Is that it? What do you reckon, James? Is it on the right track?
Yeah, I think that the song comes from a place where I'm like, why is everyone so divided, and why is it, we talk about all these positive things about we're moving forward in the right direction, and like social media's got a new app that does this thing, and we've got this new thing, and it just seems like more and more that all these technology advances and everything like that are just dividing us more and more. And I think there was back in the day, and I feel like it's not that these don't exist. The idea is let's go back to let's have more of this. Back in the day, I was there with my neighbour this morning working out. He's been helping me all weekend, and then you've just seen another mate that's just dropped off my car, and then he needs something. I'll be over there, and that's the way. It's community, and it's like that embodies what I mean about this whole thing. It's like when people just help each other, and it does exist. It absolutely exists. Look at Chris. Chris has been helping so many people. Flood victims. But we need to celebrate this more. We need to talk about this more. There needs to be more people out there, that are out there doing that. So, yeah. Anyway, that's what it is.
The song means so much at the moment. I was only having a conversation about social media yesterday compared to AI. I was in Sydney and I was sitting down having a breakfast meeting, and we were talking about where social media has taken us over the last 10 years and what we thought about social media at the start to what we think about social media right now, and what we were told it was going to do and what it's actually done, and then now thinking about AI coming in and what we're told it's going to do, and when we get 10 years down the track, I think we're going to potentially want to go back to before AI, before social media, and we're going to want a little bit of that. There's goods and bads to everything, but this song is that in a nutshell. It's a great story.
Yeah, I think people are craving connection.
Yeah,
I think people really are, and we've been tricked to think that connection is in all of these things.
Yeah,
which is completely a trick.
100%.
Like, it's 100%. a trick. It's a trick. It's just like it's shiny, exciting, it's bubbly, but it just chews you up and spits you out.
Back in the day, back in the day, man, I wish I could go back in the day, when the world didn't seem so crazy.
We're gonna get to the studio. We're doing it.
I gotta go, gents. Good to talk. See ya.
See you, mate. Bye. See you, guys.
And how did you find out about this studio?
We wrote together. Jared and I wrote together. We're just doing demos. And, yeah, one thing led to another. We've been talking about this truck for a while, so. I got my F-150.
Look at this. This is rad.
Dude, the sound system's so good in this.
Cool.
What do you want to listen to?
I used to think one more dollar wasn't never enough.
The mix sounds fucking great. Yeah. I agree.
It's not my mixes, the problem is everyone else's car systems.
So this here is Jared Adlam. Now he is a music producer, songwriter, musician, and he records a lot of James's songs, and he has a home studio that he built himself, him and his wife, and a lot of the songs that you hear on Spotify were recorded in the studio with Jared Adlam.
Yeah, this is killer. So did you get it this morning?
Yeah, he dropped it off this morning.
Congratulations, that's very cool.
It drives really well. We'll take it when we go for the...
Go get lunch.
Go get lunch.
I'm very impressed with that sound system too.
It's good, right?
Do you want a coffee before we start?
Yes, please. See, people think, Elijah, that we talk about music. We arguably spend more time talking about cars and grass.
Lawns.
And lawns.
Oh, wow, look at this. This is so beautiful, Jared.
Thank you. Thank you.
This
Not
is
only this,
stunning.
Jared built this all himself.
Oh,
all himself.
I had a builder build the framing, a friend of mine built the framing, and then me, him, and a plasterer did all of the plasterboarding, and then simultaneously I ran out of money and he retired and went off in a caravan around Australia, so literally everything you see I built, all the treatment, all the window frames, door frames. The shed was built, and then we lined the shed, built frames inside the shed for the rooms that don't touch the outside, so it doesn't transfer sound.
Yeah.
So you can track drums in here. You won't hear anything outside. It's amazing.
Really?
Yeah, because there's two doors. So the drum room itself there's a big beam in the ceiling, so it doesn't touch the shed anywhere. And then it's got 2 layers of 16mm, what's called fire check, which is a really dense gyprock. And then there's another 2 layers on the outside part where the hangout area is.
Holy.
And then there's doors, and the door leading through there is a big solid wood door with 10mm thick laminated glass in it and stuff.
Yeah, this is great. This is as good a studio as you'll find anywhere in the world.
Yeah, it's not 100%.
It feels like that.
I've got a little bit more trim work and some painting and stuff to finish off, but it's it's been operational since November, and I've really not stopped since November, so I just haven't had a chance to do the last.
How long did it take you to build it?
3 years.
Wow.
And we doubled the budget. I mean, we started building at the start of 22, right, as all the materials and everything.
And who's we?
Me and my wife.
Wow, so she's in on it too.
Well, yeah, she helped paint and do all that. I mean, she's
financially.
There's no way I'd be able to do it without her at all. So, it's been a journey.
Awesome.
There was a few times we ran out of money twice, proper ran out of money twice. And there's a few.
What did you do when you ran out of money?
Just couldn't do anything for
made more money.
Well, I just had to put it on hold for 3 or 4 months, catch back up. We maxed out our credit card, everything, it's been a wild journey for 3 years. But
wow. Well, you freaking did it.
It's not, and really, actually, it was perfect timing for you because we did Hellboy and White Collar Blue up in the other room, but realistically, when we properly started on the record in January, we were in here. So,
and it's crazy for me, 15 minutes from home. I'm in this studio making. This is work every day. It's like.
Well, there's a good for the majority of the first half of the year. I've had other little bits and pieces going on, but 90% of what I've been doing is James's record. And there were probably a whole month and a half there where it was Monday to Friday. James would turn. I mean, he's an early riser. I'm not, but James would turn up between 8:30 and 9.
Yeah.
And what time? About 4. You'd leave. Go pick up Coda.
4. Yeah.
And so we're basically doing just
day's work
almost.
Yeah.
I'd do some work after you leave and whatnot, but it's
that was
consistent.
That was work.
Yeah. It was good. We just get to hang. I mean, to be honest, we just hang out and eat sushi and make music.
Make music. It's pretty sick. It's great.
What's not to like about that,
Yeah, you do amazing work.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
And so obviously you have a beautiful studio here that you've worked very hard to bring into existence.
Yeah.
And because the sound's so great, the sound is amazing. So how do you get such an amazing sound?
being obsessed with what I do for like 15 years now. I think I moved here. Well, so I used to record my old bands in high school when I played in bands and things. And I moved to Australia in 2012.
Right.
And went to uni and studied music production and songwriting and everything.
Yeah.
And at that point, I kind of wanted to be a rock star and be a guitar player in a band or whatever. And then very quickly realised that actually I kind of didn't want that and I wanted to do this.
Why didn't you want that?
Just I wanted to be able to... I wanted to work with different people. I didn't want to get stuck working with the same person all the time, Like when you're in a band, you've inherently 3 or 4 people and like everyone's got different priorities and stuff like that. Whereas like I wanted to be a little bit more in control of making a career out of music.
Right.
But I also love engineering and love mixing and love producing and I love songwriting and I love playing on it. So it's kind of the one job that I can do.
So you do this for a living?
Yeah.
Completely.
100%. It's been my entire...
And you live in a beautiful house. Obviously your wife's...
I have a wife.
Your wife's an accountant.
Yeah, so that always helps, And to be perfectly honest, the first handful of years that I was doing this, I was making like less than minimum wage. I think my first year as a business, 2014, I made 12 grand that year. So it's like, it's been a long slog.
Yeah.
But, having a very supportive wife has meant that I could dedicate my entire life to this and getting better and doing it full time. And now I'm booked 4 or 5 months in advance and it's like...
Rock and roll.
Yeah, which is great. So
you're a huge success. You got an amazing studio. Your work's brilliant.
I mean, I get to do what I love for a living, so
you're
that's
working with
great.
this legend.
And Twisties provided.
This supplies Twisties.
Stale Twisties, I have to say.
They?
Very stale.
Blame Costco.
Oh, really?
I only bought them maybe a month ago.
No, they're proper stale. I'm going to try another bag.
There's more under the sink.
Amazing. Well, I'm super impressed. Like,
thank you.
The place feels so beautiful. Like, it just feels so really beautiful.
I'm also... James is
Some studios, I don't like being in most studios.
Sure.
Actually.
Oh, natural light is like the biggest thing.
Well, it's a blessing. It's like...
And I'm not sure how much time you spend with James. James is very like OCD in particular about stuff. You think about how he is with music. That's how I am with like building and everything that I do, like music production, anything. So it's like when I started, like I obsessed about details of the studio that no one will ever see.
Yeah,
to the same level that James obsesses about.
That's what you feel though, and I think it's those details that you don't see. That's what contributes to the feeling of a place.
Totally. Anyway, we should probably do some vocals. No one needs to hear me talk.
No, everyone wants to hear you talk.
I don't know.
I want to hear you talk.
Let's do it. All right.
2-2.
Full runs.
Spent all my money on this ticket. I spent the rest down at the bar. But I got one life and I'm here to live it. So tonight under these southern stars, I'm gonna raise up a red cup to all my new friends. Yeah, to all my new friends. Well, here's to a night that we don't want to win. So give me one more beer, one more song, one more chance to play it all night long. One more dance, baby, one more kiss. I'm gonna wind up wishing for one more night like this.
So, life's intense. And anyone who says it isn't is lying. It's not easy. It's so many things to navigate, and there's many ways to get through life, and some are healthy and some are not. So we have people in the world like David, who is proudly sponsoring this podcast, and I thank you, David. He is talking to men every single day about these challenges.
It's usually that the people that they love, they realise that they've pushed them away with their behaviour, or the way they express that annoyance that they may have with life, or just the stress of being a father or a partner, is actually scaring others.
So David heads up a group of men called the Heavy Metal Group. And his focus is to take men who think that they're broken and show them that they're just extremely misunderstood, and that there's challenges to life that with the right amount of support and the right tools to get through them, they can be overcome. And these
amazing men can get back to their amazing selves.
Women will say to me, Dave, I don't want to leave him. He's a lovely man. He's a beautiful person. Problem is, he doesn't see that. Because the story's in their head. Because when I work on the flip side, they actually love him and they put him on a pedestal. They just wish he'd get his shit together.
Put this guy in your back pocket because you never know when you might need him. Literally, you never know what situations are going to challenge us the most. So he offers counseling sessions. So you just book him online, you jump on a Zoom call, and there he is. So to get to know David, go to shotgun.heavymetalgroup.com.au. There you'll find a longer conversation that David and I had. Super interesting. We got to unpack what's going on for men in this situation. And what is actually going on and what is a bullshit story, like David famously said in that chat. So definitely go and check it out. Get to know David. All right, back to the show.
Can I interrupt you guys and just ask you one question?
Fire away.
And I'd love to hear both your answers. When you're in here, what's your focus? Like, what are you like, what's your ultimate outcome or like ultimate goal or ultimate thing that you're working towards?
Just like feel. I would say feel. Makes you feel something.
Yeah, it's what's the best way to portray the song? Like, what's the best way to get the emotion from the song?
Yeah.
And it's funny because like you can do a take where it's like really hard or really soft and it'll give you two completely different feelings.
Yeah, and sometimes it's in the nuance. Like, it's weird. Like, it's sometimes fixing stuff feels good. Sometimes just leaving it, the vocals completely untreated, feels great. Sometimes it's, I don't know, it's having all the tools and then knowing how to use your tools, sort of thing. But yeah, the ultimate goal is feel. Like, does it make you feel something?
So feel is like, I don't know.
You know, have you ever listened to a song when like a certain part of the song hits and it gives you goosebumps? You know, like that kind of. That's what we're chasing with everything,
and just makes you want to do something.
Totally. Or like the last chorus of this, we just want people to like get amped.
When it dances, does it make you want to cry? Does it make whatever it is? And it's like, and it's so funny because for me, I find that in the last 2 or 3% of a song. Most of it is all the muscle work. It's all the hard work and everything. For me, that I chase that feeling hard. And
is that, are you just like gauging on what it makes you feel?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all you can do, right?
Well, and the biggest thing too is that like sometimes having too many cooks in the kitchen, people like getting different ideas from different people, they might steer what your thoughts of the song by saying one thing. And what I've learned over the years is by asking people for their opinion. A lot of time people feel like they have to give you something, otherwise they're not. You know, so they'll just find something. They'll say something random, but then it'll influence something that we'll do, even if that wasn't actually a big deal or anything, because they want to feel like they contribute.
Yeah.
So you got to pick and choose.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah,
not many people have actually said that.
You got to pick and choose who you show, and you got to trust the people that you show too. You know, because having input's really important, but having input from the right people is the most important.
Yeah.
Oh, what am I doing?
And music is still subjective. That's the hard thing. It's like.
It's not maths.
It's not math. Like, it is. Like, I went to a boardroom at my label the other day, 2 days ago, and there was 12 people in that room. And the one thing I look for is that I look for like through lines, right? So is those situations, like everyone's like, oh, that's my favorite song, or that was my favorite song. But what's the one that everyone's like, oh yeah, we all love that one.
Right.
That's the song I'm looking for in terms of like connection to a crowd.
Yeah. And does that song exist?
This song we work on was probably one of them.
Okay.
Yeah. That was a song that everyone's like, cool, yeah, we can see that. We see that in the world.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. I can see why.
Yeah.
I can see why.
It's also funny, like different people like different things too. Like country is such a wide genre, you know, there's traditional country, there's pop country, there's rock country. Yeah. And so you might have 4 people that are country fans in a room, and one person will love James, and one person will love Zach Top, who's real traditional country, and another person will like someone who's bluegrass. But they're all country fans, you know?
Yeah, I played some stuff for somebody the other day, and they were like, not into it. And they're like, oh, in the conversation said, I love country. But they listen to like Zach Bryan and like this real like old country stuff, which is so different to my music. You know what I mean? So it's these worlds apart, even though they're like, oh yeah, I love country.
Yeah.
But then you play them, you know, my stuff or other stuff that's in that world. They're just like, oh, that's not what country is for me. And it's like, well, that's cool. That's not what it is.
does the feeling that you're talking about, is that like, is it the more you try, the more you'll get the feeling, or is it a bit the opposite? Can you talk about that?
So
I have a feeling it's the opposite.
So the more I find this in the studio all the time, like you probably just noticed that take there, and I just like stop giving a shit. The more that I'm like, I find this, and I have to get this out of my system, the performance. But performance is weird. Sometimes it's actually in the not caring is when, so it's funny, like the best take that we got before is when I messed up and I was like, just did something else. And they're like, oh, what was that? That was really cool. And that's like changed a bunch of things that we're doing. But yeah, it's weird in the studio. It's not being alive on stage. Sometimes it's like just stop caring as much and just, that's when the good stuff comes. So yeah, it's a bit of a strange thing, to be honest.
So it's not necessarily like the more you try, the better it is.
No, not at all. Which is
it's hard sometimes.
Which is counterintuitive.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally counterintuitive. Because we're kind of trained. Like,
you put more effort in, you sing harder, you sing it's going to sound better. It's so not that in the studio. And like I'm realizing that again. Like it's been I've been in the booth a little bit, but not a lot. And just then that was that thing of being like, just chill out. And sometimes the performance can actually feel way cooler.
Yeah, yeah.
So
is that something that you're always reminding yourself of? Or?
Sometimes you have to like go through a long process to get back to there a little bit. Yeah. But it's in the nuance. It's funny. Like for me, it's just like I want to feel it. I keep saying that, but in this performance, because when you feel it and like you feel that energy of that performance, it just like it transcends everything, and that's the thing. It makes you feel something.
Yeah, that's everything to you. Right?
Everything. Yeah.
Got a few good shirts, get a little dressed up. By the end of the night, we'll be dancing in the mud. And if you ain't one of us, you won't understand. I'm talking about my people. Keep it simple, don't need much, just a song with a fiddle. When we get together, yeah, it's gonna get loud. Let me tell you who I'm talking about. I'm talking about my people. Got the lights down low, getting ready for the show. Met a girl at the bar 5 minutes ago, and now she's out on the dance floor holding my hand. All we're looking for is a hell of a time. So if you're doing nothing, come around tonight, and I can introduce you to all my friends. I'm talking about my people. Keep it simple, don't need much, just a song with a fiddle. When we get together, yeah, it's gonna get loud. Let me tell you who I'm talking about. I'm talking about my people.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years from now?
I don't know. I don't have the answer to that at the moment. And I know and I normally would.
But
I'm going through this like bit of a reset process at the moment.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing. I think that end goal thing is strange because I don't really have an end goal. And the moment that I've had one and I've reached it, it's never as satisfying because, like, as a weird thing, I played CMC Rocks. People ask me, what's the biggest moment of your career? I was playing CMC Rocks and having a huge crowd turn up and singing my songs and everything. It was amazing. One of my lowest days of my career was the day after that.
Really?
Truly. And it was like the highest high that I've had so far in my career was that day.
Really?
One of the lowest days of my career was the next day. Because I've been thinking about it for 10 years.
Really?
Been thinking about playing that stage. I've been dreaming about my whole life getting in front of them and seeing a crowd sing my songs. I'd watched so many artists on that stage.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, that everything that I was busting my ass for, everything that was my goal was to be on that stage, to fill that whole festival site and have the crowd sing with me. And I did it. And I made that happen. And then the next day, I was like, now what? Now what? And it was really...
And so the now what is like, when you say it's a low day, what do you mean?
I struggled with that day because it was like, I got quite down. In a weird way, because, and it was multiple reasons. One, when you have that higher adrenaline rush, you've got to balance it out. You know what I mean? You can't live at that.
Yeah.
That's where people end up, and
right.
Why musicians
it's not sustainable.
Take drugs and cocaine and all that stuff because they want to chase that high again. They want that feeling because it's incredible. Like it's to be on a stage and having
10,000, 20,000 people at that stage coming back and singing, giving you energy. That's a feeling that very few people get to feel, you know? Yeah, so it's a strange, so then the come down, and that's like mental health is like a big thing, and that's like, that's something I've been ups and downs with my mental health, like it's not always 100%. That's why I'm very strict about now, things like working out in the morning and all that sort of stuff. Like I haven't always been, like I present and everything you see online is always pretty positive, because when all my ducks are lined up, that's who I am. But not always. Like I've struggled with that a little bit, which is why I have to be disciplined about it, a lot of the other things, to make sure that I stay like that, you know?
Thanks very much.
Like, I can imagine that's an intense moment. Like, when you're, like, CMC Rocks, for example. Is that the biggest gig you've played now? Or you've played...
What was the South Africa one?
South Africa, yeah, it was bigger, yeah.
Most people can't handle a couple of people looking at them for too long. You know, you're talking about how many?
It was 20-something thousand people.
20,000.
Yeah.
And so you're on stage and you're saying, make some noise, and everybody makes noise.
Yeah. It's wild. It's an infectious power that you have. This thing where you can have this crowd in the palm of your hand. It's phenomenal. It's an amazing feeling. It's something you chase that. You chase that.
What do you do in that low time? Like you don't have that goal you're working towards.
Yeah.
So maybe there's just more space for like negativity to come in, because beforehand you were just so focused on that you weren't affected by. So what do? You do you just find the next goal, or like?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's tricky to answer it with 100% definitive, because I don't always get it right.
Yeah.
Like in the low moments, I struggle. I'm a very driven person. I'm like, you know, I get hyper fixated on things, and I'll work really hard on that thing. You know, between like, and I'm happy to compromise on sleep or anything just to get that done. Yeah. Like I get really focused on it. So I need that. If I don't have that, if I'm just kind of drifting through life, like I find I'm not the best version of myself.
It's really good for us all to hear, because, you know, I think we think, you know, once we achieve that thing, or we look at people like you and we go, oh, he's achieved that, so he must just be completely, you know, he's got nothing to be down about.
Right.
You know, but you're saying the day after you achieved it, you felt down.
Totally.
So like everyone at that show, those 20,000 people at that show, when they're watching you on stage, I don't think any of them probably thought, no, I reckon he's going to be down tomorrow after the show.
Not at all.
Like, so you had that energy of 20,000 people saying, you know, he's probably going to feel awesome tomorrow after this show. Which is
crazy, because I still say the biggest moment of my career, and one of the best highlights was still that moment. Yeah. So the high was so massive. It was huge. And it was it was just like...
I bet it was.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. But...
Insane.
But I also get the same feeling, funnily enough, I've had from weird moments. Like, you know, you write the song that comes, and the song that just feels right. That's a huge, huge high. I bought the car that we've been driving around in. I bought it from the auctions. I got it for a good deal. I was really happy about that. But that's a car I've wanted for a very long time. Like F-150, like that's sick.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got a huge high from that. Then I was like, I actually got like the thing that I wanted for a long time.
To be able to do what you love, and then that support, you know, for you, 3 other people.
Mm-hmm. Well,
you know, like
one. My wife contributes just as much as I do. You know.
Well, yeah, she's working.
She works full time.
She works full time.
Mm-hmm.
Does she have to work full time? Or does she choose to?
All right, it's all circumstance, right? Okay, so I'd say it helps that she works full time. Could we survive without her working full time? Yeah. Would I have a new truck? Probably not. But she contributes a lot.
Right.
Both to the house and financially to the house, absolutely.
Yeah.
She needs it though, massively. So I've done it where like she's, you know, during when River was born, like, you know, I supported the family.
Yeah.
But, you know, back on that thing, like, Talia is not just my wife. You know, and for her especially, and this is not negativity to anybody that, there's different versions of this, but she loves teaching kids. She loves being an educator. So the way that I have a passion for what I do, she has a passion for, you know, for children, educating, like education at the core of it. Like she wants, and she works with kids from all different work backgrounds, and a lot of kids in her catchment area don't come from good backgrounds, don't come from good families and all that sort of stuff. Like, you know, I'm not saying there's plenty of lovely families, but there's also like, you know, there's some kids that that don't have happy households. So for her, there's like something that's really important, that she creates this little oasis, and she can help them, and she can educate them and give them a safe place and all the rest of it. And that's really important to her. So for her, that fills up her cup. She's a lot happier person.
Yeah.
When she's doing that, even though through that, you can have rough days and it sucks sometimes, and you have to deal with all sorts of things. But for her, that fills up her cup for sure.
Yeah, right. So she's got a lot to bring. So basically, your new truck is not just because of you; it's because of her as well.
100%.
I would not be the same person I am today without my wife at all. You know, we've been together nearly 16 years. Been married 10 years next year.
Wow.
And
holy shit.
Yeah. I would not be the person I am without her, you know? So, and I'm sure that Talia's had an effect in multiple ways on you in the same kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been together since my last year of high school. She was a year above me. But
I can definitely attest to that. I feel like a complete different person since meeting my wife.
Yeah.
Like,
well, now you got kids and you're doing life
dude.
You know, it's the whole thing too. So
not so much a different person, a way stronger person.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like when I met my wife, I could only handle so much of life, and so life would only take me to where I could handle it, right? But now I feel like life's taken me to places that I would never have been able to handle.
Well, you're a team, right?
5 years ago.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, I just feel so much stronger. Because I get why is that?
Because you got someone in your corner the whole time, you know, that backs you up, no matter what good or bad decision you're going to make. You know what I mean? You guys, you know that there's somebody there that'll.
That's true.
Either pull you up on it if it's a stupid decision, or support you if it's a good decision. You know what I mean?
And then they remain. Yeah, because I've done some stupid shit, and she's still here, like, and 100%.
Because you're married. Did you say as your wife? Like, it's that you make a commitment when you're married, and like you become a team at that point. You know what I mean? It's not just you and her. It's like you're a little duo, little partner. You know what I mean? Yeah, and that's kind of how I look at it. You know,
that's true. And sometimes I find, I don't know about you guys, but I find sometimes I forget that we're a team. But the fact that we're still here, we're still doing it, and still going every day.
Totally.
That means we're a team.
And it's
otherwise we wouldn't be.
I was chatting about this with somebody the other day, like talking about a relationship is, you know, like any relationship, it takes navigating. It's not all roses. At all, right? Like,
no way.
And I think one of the things that, especially in my position, when you're social media, it's kind of often looks like that.
Yeah.
But it's not. Talia and I have arguments, and we have this push and pull and this tension, and and that was part of the growth. Is that it's like, you know,
there's always got to be give and take, and at some point you have to compromise, and at some point she'll have to compromise on something. You know,
like it's still I think we're just two separate human beings that figuring out each other, and that's just normal. You know.
Also, you realise as you get older, you realise that nobody actually has it figured out. Like no one, you know, when you're a kid, you think your parents have got it figured out, and then you get to their age, and you're like, they definitely didn't have it figured out.
Well, when I was a kid, I thought when I'm older, I would have it figured out.
And then you get older, and you're like, actually, I'm still as clueless as I was when I was 12 or whatever. You know?
I remember calling my dad and being like, I get it now, Dad. I was like, because I had, you know, I used to look on quite a bit of judgment and go, when I'm older, I'll do things way better. It's like
everyone's just doing their best, you know. Totally.
And some days you feel like you're figuring it out, you're crushing it. Other days, all of a sudden you go, I'm not crushing it at all. I think that's part of the human experience.
You know, and you know the best way of
feeling like you are crushing it, not crushing it, is not comparing yourself on the social media to other people.
Mm-hmm. It's a crusher.
It's a mental game.
It's a crusher. Mm-hmm. And like all it does is just crush you.
Yeah.
There's no benefit to it at all.
No. Like it doesn't really. Well, so if you see someone's success, it'll either inspire you or crush you, right? It'll either make you jealous or it'll inspire you.
You got to try and turn something positive out of it.
You can do both too. I think you can sometimes see you'd be like jealous of something, and also be inspired by it.
Yeah, 100%.
If you're jealous of it and then just get in a crappy mood and whatever, then it's a bad thing. But if you're jealous of it and go, well, okay, what do I need to do to get to that point of view?
That's very wise, I think.
Yeah.
I think there's probably both opportunities to do both every time, right?
Totally.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you turn jealousy around? Like, to actually go, hang on, why am I jealous? I'm jealous because whatever I'm seeing in that person is super inspiring. That's why.
Yeah, I think it's important to see when you see other people have success or a moment. And it happens in like this industry all the time. All of a sudden, you see other people they're having a big moment. Like, why isn't that? I'm not doing that, or why didn't I get this, or whatever. Most of the time, and not always, but most of the time it's because like they're working harder than you.
Yeah.
Not always. Sometimes things happen. It's not always the case. But a lot of the time it is.
Yeah.
So you're like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
There is. Some people get lucky. We had this conversation before, but I think that there's no longevity in this world at the top without working hard. And I think as I've gotten older, you realise it's like...
I think the Hawk Tour girl kind of has proven that to be completely true, right?
Totally. And it's like, but like somebody comes on the scene, has a great song.
Now, isn't she? I heard.
Yeah, I think she's just put her first podcast back since coming back or whatever. Anyway, but it's like anybody can come out and put out, not anybody, but people can get lucky and put out a song that does really well. Maybe put out 2 songs that do really well. But my philosophy's always been hard work beats talent. You need some talent,
100%.
But if you put 2 talented people in the room and one person's going to work hard and one person's going to rest on their laurels, that person that works hard is going to win every time.
Yeah,
couldn't agree more.
And I think that it's like, you know how much hard work it takes to keep putting songs out and doing things and stay, and like you said before, like sometimes you have a song that comes out that you really believe in, and it maybe it's circumstance, maybe whatever it is, but it doesn't quite do as well as you're hoping. It's like, cool, follow it up, keep working hard, follow it up with something that you believe in just as much, if not more, and keep working at it, and like you said before with the jealousy thing, it's easy to get jealous at seeing people be successful and stuff, but I can 100% guarantee you, all of the people that are successful and repeatedly successful work hard. There's no one that works hard, that doesn't work hard, that's up there,
Yeah.
It's so true. That's the biggest thing. Everyone that I see that has success, sustained success, work hard.
Yeah.
You can have moments. You can have a thing, you can get lucky, land on your feet.
Yeah.
Good timing. That is absolutely a thing. And that'll work for a second, but it's not going to keep you there.
How many one-hit wonders have there been in the world? And I'm sure that there have been circumstances with some of them that they did work hard, and it just didn't work out. But there's also a reason why there are so many one-hit wonders, and it's because they'll come out, have a moment, and then sit back and go, I've made it now, or whatever.
That's actually interesting. Do you think there's a correlation? Because when you're working hard, and you're busy working hard, you often there's not much room for being crushed by jealousy or anything like that, because you're just so busy working.
100%.
And then it's like, and then maybe it's such that because you've taken your foot off the accelerator and because you
start seeing
being lazy, because you're being lazy, you've got room to be crushed and jealous. Because
Could not agree more.
Yeah.
You see it, so tell me. Facebook warriors sitting there whinging about everything.
Get busy with something.
How often are those people no offense, but like sitting there unemployed? With their sitting on their ass, just spending all their day, and they create problems. Because they have no excitement in their life. So what do?
They create drama, or they find drama within things that they actually don't, has nothing to do with even them sometimes, or it's not a big issue, but they blow it up because that's the most exciting thing that's happened in their day. Yeah. If you're busy, it's like, brush it off. Next thing, I've got things to do.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a pretty small friend group, but there's zero drama in my friend group because all of us are hustling and busy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
I'm the same.
And we cherish any moment that we get to spend together because we might not see each other for another 2 or 3 weeks because we're all so flat out. You know what I mean? So there's just no time for drama or any of that kind of stuff.
I'm exactly the same. The people that I'm close with, there's never any issues because we're all busy. I don't see them that much. So, like, yes,
and they're not getting upset at you because they're busy with their own stuff
as well.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
That's the thing. Yeah.
So maybe everyone doesn't have any problems. They're all just really bored.
Life advice.
Have we just unlocked the key to the world?
Speaking about busy, we got
we've got things to do.
Cause I got a good life, I'm doing alright. A lot of love waiting for me back home. I got a job that's paying the house off. A couple of kids to keep me on my toes. And I might not seem like much to some, but I tell you now, it's all that I want. I wouldn't trade this life even if I could. Cause I got it good. Fishing boat, still can't seem to reel them in. There's a new joint on the main road. That's right. Still ordering the same thing. Cause everyone's looking for shined up and new, and I'm gonna stick to my roots. Cause I got a good life, I'm doing alright. A lot of love waiting for me back home. I got a job that's paying the house off. Couple of kids to keep me on my toes. And I might not seem like much to some, but I tell you now, it's all that I want. I wouldn't trade this life even if I could. Cause I got it good. I got it good.
Okay, so I just got off the phone to my really, really good friend Tarcha, who is the founder and lover of the Bootleg Cellardoor Wine Club.
It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be anything. If you like it, it's going to be amazing. And if you don't like it, don't drink it.
She sells the most amazing wine online. You can get a hold of her selection and her collection and get that delivered straight to your door anywhere in Australia.
So pretty much everything in our collection are boutique. So we're sourcing boutique wineries, small runs, basically things that are a little bit unique, hard to find, that they're coming direct from the winemaker to you, to your house.
Okay, cool.
So we're supporting a lot of local businesses, small businesses.
So Tarcha has made her way through the wine industry by helping people. She has gone into bars and restaurants, both established and yet to establish, and she has been instrumental in setting them up for success with the best selections of wine and the best selections of service. So if you go to the website and go to the contact page, you can just call Tarcha.
Because I noticed on the website, it's actually your number.
Yeah, it's my number.
Are you afraid that your phone's going to go insane?
My phone is insane.
And she is going to be basically interested in getting your hands on the best selection of wine in the country. So go to shotgun.bootlegcellardoor.com.au. There you can access the best wine collection in Australia. You can get to know Tash. You can also see a longer conversation that I've had with Tash, and you can start to get to know her a little bit more like I do. Thanks guys, back to the show.
Here's my big truck. You like my big truck? You like it? You hop in?
I always say to people when they're like, oh my God, what's it like being married to my dream Johnston? I'm like, you know what? It's basically like this. I wake up in the morning and there's clothes next to the wash basket and I'm like, there's a basket there. Put them in the basket. Just to like give people a perspective of like, we're like normal people. He's a normal person. You know, it's just, we live a normal life. Yeah, I didn't marry him because I was like, oh my God, a superstar. I married the superstar in him. That's the wholesome him. That's the one that goes out and builds me a veggie patch. The one that makes the breakfast in the morning. The one that, you know, does all those things that makes him the beautiful human that he is.
It's easy for people who are thought about as not real, really.
Yeah.
Because, you know, a lot of people in the spotlight are they just thought of, when you think about them, you don't have a realistic thought about them. It's like very fanciful. It's very unreal.
I started work and the girl who was at my job place dropped the trolley and she was like, "Oh my God, is that actually you?" And it was kind of, it was kind of like, "What are you doing here?" And I was kind of like, "Oh, well, my wife's come to work here." And she's like, "No way. No, that's not a thing." Like, and then like I even get at work, like, why do you work here? Like, your husband's famous. Why do you work here? And I'm like, well, I'm a person. He's a person. We're people.
And people work.
And people work. And
so why do you work there?
I don't need to, but I want to have my own identity. I like having my own identity, and I like, you know, I like not just being James Johnston's wife. I mean, there's a lot of perks to that, but, and I think it's also good for my own mental health as well. Keep my mind busy. And I'm not to boast, but I'm good at it. So like, may as well use the talents, and you know, just my main reason for working. And this is sort of every teacher has a philosophy, or a pedagogy, and mine is. Have you ever seen the movie Pay It Forward?
I think so.
So Pay It Forward. So
has that got something about football?
No. So it's actually a really sad story of it.
Has it got nothing to do with football?
No,
at all?
not at all.
Okay.
It's a little.
Maybe I haven't seen it, but I have heard about it.
Okay, so the Pay It Forward scheme is basically like you change someone's life so that then they can go forward and pay it forward to someone else.
Right.
So you do a small act of kindness or a small deed or something.
Okay. So it keeps going.
Yeah, it's like a chain reaction. So with me, if I can change one child's life, then they can go forth and change another child's life.
100%.
When they grow up.
That's definitely how.
But now I'm changing a whole room of 22 lives.
Yeah, it's insane.
So it's like they can go forward and pay it forward themselves and change other people's lives as well.
How cool would it be? And I've always thought this. How cool would it be if you could see, you could see with your eyes the difference that you make, and track where that goes.
Well, I have
and both like positive and negative. Like, imagine if you could see like every movement that you've made, everything that you've said, and then just like somehow see whether it's like lines or whether it's somehow you can see where that impact, whether it's positive or negative, where that impact goes and who is impacted. I think we would all take ourselves a lot more seriously.
Of course,
if we could see that.
All right, so I just arrived at the Gimpy muster, and it's time to ride shotgun with James Johnston one more time. And he's here somewhere. Basically, my day with him was amazing last time, but I wanted to see him in action. I wanted to spend a bit more time with him, and he very generously invited me to the Gimpy muster, which is where we are today, where James Johnston will be performing tonight, and we get to ride shotgun with him today.
What are we doing this morning, James? Well, we're handing out hash browns, so I figured that everyone's going to be hungover at the Gimpy muster, so what's the best thing I could do is just fuel everyone with plenty of greasy food. Perfect. That's the plan.
So meet Sienna Mallonn. I've got to say, I don't know much about this chick, but she's kind of a big deal, I think. Lots of people follow her on her adventures on Instagram, and I can see why. I mean, the time I spent with her was a lot of fun. I can definitely see that the party goes where she goes.
Morning! Give us some hash browns to these people.
Stop here for a sec.
Alright.
We'll stop here for a sec.
Don't crank the music. I don't think it's the room. I actually almost don't even play the music. I think just come in, we'll just like turn the temperature down a little bit. Let's just make it a bit more chill. Yeah, you can come with us, guys. Alright, I'm just going. Come, Mr. If. You can give some hash browns. We're going to give hash browns out as well, okay?
Tough gig, eh? God, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Come grab a hash brown, kids. You can come grab one.
Morning, guys.
How you going, mate?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad. Oh, thank you, sir.
No worries.
Oh, thank you.
Can't go wrong with a Sunday morning hash brown.
Cheers.
All good, thanks, guys. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Probably underestimated that it's Sunday morning and
It's day 4.
most people are feeling like Sienna is right now.
No, I feel great. Hang on.
You'll feel good. Sorry, I keep throwing you under the
No,
bus.
that's okay.
Hey, Bubba. Hello. Whoa. Have you got a motorbike and cars? They're super cool. Wow, that's awesome.
Thank you.
Wow, can I have a look at one of your cars?
Thank you so much.
Which one? Which one's your favourite? That one? Wow, I've got my son here too. Where is he? He's behind.
He's in the buggy.
Oh, he's back in the buggy. How old are you?
2.
You're 2? Wow, you knew that exactly straight away. I'm very impressed. You got Smash Bros? Oh, you guys are already loaded. You're good. There we go. There's the party crew. We found the party crew. The Sunday morning party crew. Alright, so I'm working on this. So I've got this new song. So the song that's playing is a song that hasn't come out yet, but it's coming out. And there's a part of the song in it. I'm not sure if you're at the Grove. If anybody was at the Grove, you would have heard this song. But there's a bit in it where it says, "I don't know better." If we can get everyone to do it, and then you can be in the video clip for it. All right? All right. If you can. He said, "Me and the boys are down at the bar. I guess one drink won't hurt." I know that I'm trying to get 2 damn far. It's from the marble floor. Blowing down money, drinking buddies, drinking bars. One more time. I know that it's calling, song come out, stone there on the house, find that couch, passing out on the left. You got that one. Perfect. Oh, so thanks, guys. We'll sing over about it and then we'll take a shot. You ready? 1, 2. I know better. Cheers, buddy.
I've got an idea.
Go.
You're getting out of my rooftop 10, being like, I ought to know better. Talia has already proved it.
Could you do it?
What do you mean?
Well, this is one thing me doing it, but it'd be cooler if you did it. Get out of your own
Well, then
tent.
someone's got to get out of the tent with me, otherwise, because that's the idea. That's the idea.
Can it be Talia? 'Cause
Talia.
that'd be hilarious. Because anybody would be like, no, and then, yeah, if you know, you know. I'd love it.
Where's the music? Who's on the music?
Thanks, guys. Cheers.
See? It's 5 o'clock somewhere. There you go.
Talia, are you making the most of this? Is this, or do you often get to ride with James? Or is,
No,
are you just,
actually,
is this like living your best
this is my
life?
first time with the campers. I usually don't get to go because it's usually playing at their little bars that they set up, so I just stay back with the kids, but this is great. Welcome to the Gimpy Muster.
I just walked in the dude's caravan. He was asleep. I was like, "Hey, good morning, mate. Just want to give you a what's up?" Good
That's great. He was like, "Geez, my wife looks like James today." How much did I drink last
I just
night?
want some water. It's good. It's good. It's good fun. I feel like maybe 8 o'clock was pushing the friendship a little bit. Beau wanted to do it 6 o'clock. See, guys. Beau originally said 6 o'clock. I was like, nah, we're not doing this at 6 o'clock. Everyone, we will not make friends doing it this thing. This is crazy. This is the best bar in the place.
Yeah, this is the winning bar.
This is the winning bar.
This is better than our house.
How good is this, right?
Can you come and build my kitchen? Alright, who built it?
In 2 weeks.
Really? Who's the builder?
He's asleep.
We better go wake him up because I need my kitchen done.
This is unique for the muster. Yeah. People spend. That's like the thing. Like the people spend all year getting this stuff ready to come and set up these bars. Like this whole bar, this whole setup gets pulled down. This doesn't stay here.
Every year.
Every year. This is not a fixed thing. They come and set it up and they tear it all down.
So the guy put so much effort into it.
It's incredible, isn't it?
One of the guys that made this bar, he's a chippy. He knocked all this up before the muster, and then they just came out and brought. Am I right in what I'm saying?
Amazing.
But yeah, we set it up like a week before
took like 2 or 3 days to send up the whole thing.
Yeah, right.
A couple of hands to that. Like it all just pulls apart and then we all had to bolt it up.
Okay, so you can just store it in a shed and pull it back out later?
Yeah, that's it. We break it in on a massive flatbed, like all in pieces, and we just...
Oh, really?
Built it like that.
Yeah, wow. No way.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, this is what it's all about. It's good, right? This is all just hanging out at the muster. This is my favourite thing about the muster is that, I don't know, it's just, it feels like a big, catching up with old friends. That's what it feels like.
Big family camping trip.
That's what it feels like, a big old family camping trip, and I love it.
You've got to be a part of this. You've got to be standing there being like, as we get out of bed.
Musical director, here we go.
So what's the shot, Jay?
Right, so we've got Sienna and Talia, James's missus, coming out of the rooftop tent together.
Here is the country music video king. His name is Seeney. He heads up Blacklist Productions and has won over 3 Golden Guitar Awards for Music Video of the Year. A super great guy. I love seeing him around the scene. I see him quite often. And he is here making the music video for James's new track.
What do you reckon? Do you think it'll make the cut?
I think it will, you know. This has got a bit of a fun vibe, you know. It's a bit tongue-in-cheek, this track.
Talia, you look way too in love. You're gonna wind it back a little. Wind it back a bit, girl.
Yeah, don't be too into it, mate.
Hang on, shake the cream.
He's looking a little real at the moment, isn't it?
Ready?
Yeah, good to go.
Don't be too into it, babe.
Alright. That's a shot, boys. Wrap her up. Hey, can someone get just a nice photo of Talia and I in bed together? 1, 2, 3. Oh, no,
He said, if me and the boys are down at the bar, well, I guess one drink won't hurt. Turn into them four.
Now it's time to do some work. Now I gotta do... Work's a loose term, really, isn't it, in this industry?
Just do a simple video just for stories only, just to say, hey, anyone at Gimpy Muster with access to the Harriet VIP bar, I'll catch you there at 11. Just a quick, simple one, because it's an Harriet thing.
Hey guys, anybody that has access to the Harriet VIP bar, morning guys, I'm going to be there at what time?
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. So if you're at the muster and you got access to the Gimpy Muster VIP bar, come and say good day and I'll see you there. Good enough?
Yeah.
All right, what song do you want? What song? This is your bar.
Yeah, come on.
Oi, Beau. Just grab this, film out for us.
Country is for me.
Country is for me? All right, perfect. All right.
It's pretty sick.
Oh, that's it. From Cape Town to Sydney to Nashville, Tennessee, I'm proud to say that Gimpy is for me. Hey, it's campfire stories. Oh, it's a hometown glory. Yeah, it's like Granddad told me, just don't forget where you come from. Alright, you know the bits?
Oh my god!
Yeah, this is the South African bit. I changed it, I got an English version. It's my dirt on in this old mud. So I forgot it, yeah. It's the tires of my old truck. Yeah, it's looking out of the land that I love. That's when I know that I belong. Damn, I love this life. It's all I need. So God bless this land, my friends and family. From Cape Town to Sydney to Nashville, Tennessee, I'm proud to say that Gimpy is for me. Hey, oh, hey, oh, I'm proud to say that Gimpy is for me. Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, and we are here at Gimpy Music Muster. You might be able to tell from all the signs behind us.
This is Holly and Grace, and they have a really sweet country music podcast called Ladies Love Country. I met these girls when doing their hash brown run with James in the morning, and they are a lot of fun, super genuine, super real, and their podcast is the best place to go if you want to keep up with the country scene.
James, before we kick off, I want you to tell us what we just did this morning.
Okay, so long story short, well, the last time we chatted was at the Warner offices, right? And I had a meeting with Warner, and they said they want to do a film clip for this new song I'm working on. And I said, yeah, that's fine. I said, but I've got a better idea. What if we just spend the money on the film clip on hash browns? And they said yes, and they agreed to it amazingly. So this morning, we've just been driving around the campsite, handing out hash brown, saying g'day to everyone, and it was good fun. I got to be honest with you, I think we took off at about 8 o'clock, and I may have... originally it was supposed to be 6 o'clock we were supposed to take off.
Oh.
Yeah.
That would have been an absolute failure. Nobody would have been up at 6.
Kids, I feel like even when we first started, it was all the kids who were up and about. And
8 o'clock was still early. There's a lot of people in their pajamas being like, James, what are you doing here?
But it was so funny because everyone was like, there was literally a girl with wet hair holding her shampoo bottles in her dressing gown, and you're just standing there being like with a giant film camera, and she's like on the phone to her friend. She goes, "I'm just standing here in my dressing gown."
My favourite one was there was an old fella that clearly had a good night. I'm not sure if it was his wife. It was not my place to. It could have been somebody just met that night. I have no idea.
Lady.
But someone said, "Hey, can you go up there and give him a hash brown in his caravan?" And this guy woke up. I was in his caravan. It was still dark. I said, "Yeah, hey mate, I just thought you might want a hash brown." And he woke up and he just looked at me. He's like, there was just that moment of like, what the hell are you doing in my caravan? Which was great. He was a good sport though. I said, get up, let me. He's like, nah, you're right, come here. So it was good fun.
It was actually gold. And then we drove all the way up to the Gympie campsites, have these like awesome bars that people actually construct themselves. And they come in like 2 weeks prior, they build them for like a few days. So the one we went to was called Lights on the Hill.
Lights on the Hill, yeah.
Yeah, have you been there when it's been like popping off at night time?
Oh yeah, that place goes off. Yeah. But that is a good, like, I'd say that the crowd is, 18 to 25 sort of crowd. They are not waking up until 12 o'clock. So it was absolutely dead when we went there at about 10. But no, I've been there before, and that place is like a party central. It's awesome.
We went there last night.
Yeah, it was closed as well. We keep going
last night.
We went there at like,
we were a bit early.
We went a bit early.
What time were you there?
We were too eager.
We went there at like 7 p.m.
Oh no, that's way too early. You should have gone there at like 2 in the morning. It would have been good.
Oh, I can't stay up that late anymore, James.
Sound check. Get all the gear set up.
Yeah. What's your mission here? Do you need to like make sure anything's fine, or you just kind of let the tech guys do all the work?
No, well today there is a few moving parts today. So running a bit of a new system and a new setup. Because it's a new setup, it's the first time because I'm running it. Yeah, I've kind of built this one, so
yeah, right.
Currently I'm the only person that knows how it all works.
Yeah, right. And by system you mean like how, like a guide for you guys all to know what's going on in the show?
Yeah, so you've got things like tracks, and everything talks to everything else. So what tells the lasers to fire at a certain time, what tells the lights to go off, what time's the time code. So there's all this stuff that needs to kind of all work together and all need to speak to each other.
Yeah.
So we don't have, we have somebody that's done this for a long time for us, that's no longer doing it for us. So we're still in the process of navigating that, but I'm normally not on the tools with this part.
Yeah,
but,
okay. If your communication system goes down, is the show over?
Yeah. it's kind of high stakes.
Wow.
Sorry, James.
That's why you got a backup laptop, hey?
That's why we got a backup laptop. You can build redundancy into a system. You can only build so much redundancy into a system.
Yeah.
That's one of the things, and it's like,
yeah.
If this MIDI interface drops out, that is the show.
Right.
So this has redundancy built into it for a second laptop. It's building redundancy for the laptop.
Yeah.
But it's not building redundancy. Yeah, it's not building redundancy for every part of it. And you're like, yeah, there's definitely things that can go wrong. Like 100%. There's a lot that can go wrong. Yeah, let's test the keys, and then everything I say, I think I figured out the way I'll make it through. I keep talking to you.
play much piano?
I have never played piano on stage before.
Really? It's a different thing, eh?
Yeah. I'm a little scared about it, but sometimes you got to scare yourself, right? There's two probably songs, like The Horses and You're the Voice, I would say.
What is it?
Dale Braithwaite.
Oh,
That's
really?
the way it's gonna be, little
Oh,
darling.
really?
That's it.
Oh, no way. Wow.
Yeah,
It must be.
He's a legend.
He's been around for ages, right?
Yeah.
It must be insane to be playing after him.
Yeah. To be honest, there is that feeling a little bit. Yeah. I still don't process it. Like, I'm like, why am I finishing the stage? Like, it's weird.
It's like when you grow up and you still feel like a kid.
Yeah.
Do you kind of feel like that is the same thing?
Totally. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, very, very much so sometimes.
We had a great day together, and I was keen to come along with you and see what it's like to do before a show, and so thanks for having me out here.
That's good, man. It's a roller coaster, isn't it? Because there's parts of it that are like super intense. There's like the fun parts. There's the like that you still have to like deliver. You know, it's like the sound check. I feel is like that. It's like for me, it's that thing where it's like when it's all said and done, still got to put on a hell of a show. That's why I'm here. You know,
that's what they book you for. Yeah. Do you feel the pressure?
A little bit. It's like, it's funny. Well, tonight, like, there's a lot of new things in the show. A lot.
Yeah.
So there's definitely a degree of like fingers and toes crossed.
What can you tell us what the new things are?
Just new songs, new segments in the show.
Yeah.
New crew, new lighting stuff that's happening. Yeah. Like there's a lot of new elements.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's fun. That's fun. That's like good. You've got to keep reinventing, pushing the envelope.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like doing it. I like challenging myself. I like doing new things. Like we're doing lasers tonight, and nobody's ever done that at the Gimpy Muster before in country. It's not a thing people do in country. You know, it's like an EDM thing. And I was like, well, why not? It'd be kind of cool. And you inspired me to do it. Because you inspired me because you showed me stuff from Uluru. Yeah. And I was like, that's super cool. Like created a ceiling over the top of the whole crowd.
Yeah.
It's like, that's phenomenal. So.
Oh yeah, and I think did you see it in action last night?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Once you experience it, it's amazing.
Yeah. So
Like
that's it's fun.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
So, what song are they coming into, or is it?
It hits at the moment. It's like, if I wasn't raised like that,
Okay,
no.
it's raised like that. Oh, right.
And it just
So
like
right at the start.
Right at the start. Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, and I like that moment. I want people to be in their chair. I think about like what's the experience and the feeling like as the person that's sitting there watching the show.
Yeah.
And they're sitting there just like, you know, they're like, if I wasn't raised like that, no, and all of a sudden just boom, over their head. They're like, whoa, you know. I want them to have that.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's that magic. It's like the magician thing, right? It's the like, it gives you, it evokes a sense of like childhood. Wow, you know, that's what I want.
That's cool. Yeah, man. Yeah. What's the Gimpy Muster like? And this has been a big part. Like Gimpy Muster's quite famous for you, isn't it? Like you know.
Yeah, the Muster is like a big, like it's iconic Australian country. Like that's what it is. You know, you've got these big festivals, CMC Rocks and everything. They're amazing and huge festivals, but they're not like as Australian proud. You know, they have a lot of more international artists and all that sort of stuff. This is one of the few festivals that still does huge numbers with pretty much an Australian lineup. You know, there's exceptions to like a few artists here that are from around the world, but it's not, they're not the big, you know, they're not the superstars of country that they tend to have here.
Right.
They're coming from America or whatever. So it's like, it's people come here for Australian music.
Yeah,
and I think that's really cool.
Yeah. Did you come here as a kid?
No, I didn't. It wasn't part of my story. My first time here was playing here, actually.
Okay, yeah, it's definitely a country crowd, and meeting everyone this morning was fun, you know.
It's cool people though, eh? Like, it's down to earth. Everyone's like super chill and relaxed. I love it, man.
The fact that everyone's camping and everyone's all in together, you know.
Yeah.
It's like we're all the same.
Totally.
Very much.
And it does. It breaks down those walls. It's not the airs and graces, you know. It's like, you know, I think, I don't know, it's just a good level. Like everyone's here, regardless if you're staying in the Flash's caravan or you're camping as swag or whatever. You still wake up in the morning, cooking the breakfast, getting together, still going and walking to the stage. And I think it's really cool.
We're 4 hours out. You go on at 8, right?
I feel pretty chill, to be honest. I'm like, I'll catch up with the band now. Start getting on the same page. Start like easing into it. So No, I actually feel good. Had a nap.
Yeah.
I like to have a daytime nap. I'm a big napper.
100%.
I gotta like reset the power button. So when I have a day like this, I spend like 6 hours, I just like crash. Like, you know, I had to reset because I'm like running around, I'm like full of energy and I don't feel it in the moment. I'm just excited, like I'm pumped. And then there's a moment where you just kind of like stop and you're like, you just like power off. So for me, it's important to like have a nap, reset, okay, go again, you know?
It does reset. Hey, it's crazy how much even like 20 minutes can just like make you feel.
That's all it is for me. 20 minutes.
Yeah,
that's all it ever is.
Again.
Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go find the band.
Let's walk. Let's go find the band. So, how much does this band mean to you?
This is my crew. You put a lot of trust in these people, like on stage. I've like everyone has their own story. Like you've got Dave, who has been with me for 10 years. You know, he's like a brother.
Yeah, you guys.
And then you've got people that develop. You know, you're part of their life. Like you meet their kids. You part of. I went to their wedding. You know, so these like. These people become part of your life. They're your friends. They're like you spend as much time with them as anyone else. So they mean the world. Just grab a seat wherever. We're just talking it through. So what's going to happen is the intro will play with the track, 13 minutes. Then it's going to be Justin Thompson, James Johnston introduces me. Alright, give me mustard tonight. We're going to play some old songs. I'm going to play some brand new songs. We got a couple of special surprises for you. This is the solo. And then you'll hear the wall down. 3. Dom, ba-da-dom. That's when I want that mic striked at that point. I'm walking here. All right, we can practice this. Dirty, dirty dancing. Come on, clap your hands and two-step in the boot. Dancing in the mud tonight. Dirty, dirty dancing. Come on, clap your hands and two-step in the boot. When you dance tonight, break out like lose. Okay. By the way, the more that we commit to that bit, the better it's going to be. If you half commit, it's going to look like just awkward. If we fully fucking commit, people were like, yeah, they'll be sick.
Yeah, you can't look cool doing it.
You can't look cool, which makes if you try and
checked. I looked in the mirror and I was like, every combination, I was like, oh well.
Okay, now we got to talk. Zach and George.
Hello.
Meet this amazing country band. This is Zach and George, another artist that Beau manages, and they are easy to love, super warm-hearted. They've been friends from high school and they make amazing country music together. They worked on a song with James called Some Things Never Change, which is an awesome song. So you can go on Spotify, check them out by searching Zach and George.
What have you learnt of this song?
Second verse, not in the bridge.
Perfect.
Ready?
Ready? I like it. 2, 3, 4, boom.
It's the back road sunsets. A little more space, a little less stress. Yeah, it's kicking back with a cold beer with my friend. Well, it don't get much better than
that's right.
Damn, I love this life. It's all I need. God bless this land, my friends and family. From Cape Town to Sydney to Nashville, Tennessee. I'm proud to say that country is for me. Oh, 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 hey, oh, 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 I'm proud to say that country is for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Zach and George.
Every time
as you guys know,
I'm getting paid $10. I think we're going to start drinking now.
So this is going to be, it's like Little Looper's like, we're going to create competition. You're over that side, over that side. So everybody, I'm going to teach everyone how to do this, and then we're going to have a little competition, right? So it's like, so when I sing, oh, you sing, oh, I'm proud to say that country is for me. Let's practice it one time. Oh, get big. Oh, I'm proud to say that country is for me. All right, that's how it goes. All right, you guys boys know what's up. So everyone over this side, I'll kind of do that whole thing, right?
Yep.
And then we'll do it. I'm thinking about jumping into the crowd and running up the hill.
Okay.
And like just fully committing to like being over my side. And I'm like, I need you guys to do this. We need to win this thing, sort of. And you guys, so then at the moment, you'll command the stage, and I'm going to go and like be in the middle of like people up on the hill, right? That's what I'm thinking. I'm proud to say that I want to sing Gimpy is full, and I want to do it as a harmony. I'm proud to say that Gimpy.
Hold it up there. You got it up there? Okay, cool.
And if you hold it, it'd be cool. Yeah? So, I'm proud to say that Gimpy is for me.
Check out to everybody!
Right? That'll be sick.
He's still going to be proud trying to get back up.
Yeah.
Someone give him a fix.
Okay, Darci, this is your moment.
So this young talent is Darci Geiger, and she got the amazing opportunity to sing with James the song Same Songs that James wrote with Kaylee Bell. I couldn't find much about her online, but her dad, Luke Geiger, is a well-known country singer, so you can look him up. Anyway, it was really sweet to see her on the big stage with James.
How was she?
So it goes, same song, same tune. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what Gimme Mustard is all about. I want to welcome one of the future superstars of country music. Make some noise, Darci Geiger. Redneck woman.
I'm fucked. One more time. With the girls that ran the world in pickup trucks. And if we play that sad brown little big town, cranked all the way up with your windows rolled down in your hometown, you were just like us.
So, we're all singing to the same song. Cause there's a one that we grew up on. They take us back to where we came from. So, we're all singing to the same song. Hey, just make some noise, Darci Geiger. Cool. So then that's the end. Feel good? Cool. Feel good? Cool. It's been an interesting day. You've followed me. You've seen the highs and the lows, the stress, bro. I have. There's a moment that you have to let it go, and
definitely now.
Just take a breath.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if it all goes to shit, I'm a muso. I'm on stage with a bunch of great musos, and we'll just put it on a rock and roll gig. There's all in this day and age. There's so much technology and all this shit that plugs into it, and it's just death for me sometimes. But yeah, there's a moment that you just have to go. Okay, that's all happened. Yeah. Nobody out there has known that anything's gone wrong today. Yeah. They think it's all. We walk on that stage and we just play music, right? Yeah. And that's what it's all about. So I can't carry anything that's happened today out there because it doesn't matter.
It's amazing.
For one reason, nobody cares because nobody is a part of this. You've seen behind the scenes and things going wrong and systems working and laptops crashing and all this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But there is a moment that you just let go. Recenter yourself.
Yeah.
Take a breath. It's gonna be a good chat.
sticking into small town bars. Raised up on country songs, singing out about broken hearts. Raised up on 40 acres at the end of an old dirt track. And I wouldn't be who I am right now if I wasn't raised like that. No! I was raised like that.
So this next song I wrote about this beautiful woman right here. And I want to tell you something. 4 years ago, I said to my wife, I said that I want to leave my job and I want to give music everything I've got. I want to go all in on this. And you didn't question it for a second. You backed me and she supported me in more ways than one. We were living in a little shoebox of a house, and never in a million years I had dreamt, or we would have dreamt, that I would have got to stand on this stage here tonight. So first I want to say thank you for believing in me. And I want to extend this to all the incredible women out there tonight. Because I would not be here if it wasn't for this woman right here. And I just want to say to all the women, to all the mothers, to all the sisters, all the daughters, for everything that you do, we love you. Thank you so much. And if you're out there with someone you love right now, I want you to hold on to her real tight. Tell her you love her every day. No, thank you so much. This is called Good For Me. Please make some noise for my beautiful wife, Talia, everybody. Thank you.
Used to blow my money on a Saturday night and staying out late till I saw the light. But now I'm home asleep, and that's good for me. Used to say I'd never stay in this town, but I bought a little land and I'm settling down to grow a family tree. Yeah, and that's good for me. Ain't it crazy how life can turn around when you meet that blue jean country boy's dream everyone talks about? Yeah, that one night changes your life. Now you can't live without that little smile that'll keep you guessing. Betty Halfter was always missing. Now if I got her, I got all I need, 'cause that girl's good for me.
Oh, thank you, Bubba. Thanks, guy. Give me cuddles too. Did you like my show? Yeah.
Yeah, so good. It's first time you said it. Wait.
How was that, James? How you feeling?
It was great, man. It was great. I just said, whatever happens behind stage, you're gonna leave it and just gotta go for it, you know?
That was it, yeah.
It's good. It's
Completely.
Good fun.
Yeah, well done.
Even forgetting your words to your own fucking song.
I thought it was kind of funny, to be honest. I was like, fuck it. Nobody cares. Nobody really cares. It's always something about that when you just like can almost laugh at yourself. I forgot the lyrics to my own damn song. Yeah. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world.
No, it was actually fucking good out front. I was at the front of that stage.
How was the lasers? Yeah, it was cool.
Added another level.
Yeah.
And they can only get better and better, but it ended up looking good. When you stood out there and looked up, it
did that ceiling thing? Oh, you get chocolate? Yeah. Wow, how lucky you. Oh, wow, is that a jump? Yeah. That's awesome. Did you make that all by yourself? Good job. That was arguably one of the most stressful things. My laptop crashed before, my main laptop crashed just before I went on. And I was over there talking to ChatGPT about 10 minutes before I was supposed to go on going, how do I fix this?
We better go, JJ.
You know it's bad when you're talking to ChatGPT.
Okay, I wouldn't mind, I'll just grab my jacket. I'm going to freeze otherwise.
I'm going
Thanks,
to, man.
guys.
I'm going to. Thank you.
Appreciate you, man.
Thanks for coming. It was good fun. Likewise. I'll grab your mic.
Thank you, Elijah.
Thanks.
You're a good band.
Yeah, you too, man. I appreciate the opportunity. It's great.
Hell, boy, from the day you were born with a fire. You sure put your mama through hell, boy.
So we just rode shotgun with James Johnston. Thank you, James. So good spending a couple of days with you. And thank you, Talia, Coda River. Thanks for hanging out with me. Chris, Jared, Beau, Sienna, Grace and Holly from Ladies Love Country, Zach and George, Jay, Seeney. That music video is going to turn out awesome. Thanks to all the sponsors for making this show a reality. Please go and support the show by supporting them. Thank you to all of you for tuning in, riding along with me, and I'll see you next time.
Before I see those taillights glow, Take this with you when you go. If you're gonna run with everything you have. If you're gonna love and never let off the gas. If you're gonna fight for something, don't give up on nothing, 'cause there ain't no turning back. So when you go, give 'em hell, boy. Doesn't life change fast? Ain't it crazy watching your own babies barefoot on the grass? And I tell you, it won't be long till them boys stealing your boots, and you'll be standing there in mine saying, you're gonna run with everything you have. You're gonna love and never let off the gas. You're gonna fight for something, don't give up on nothing, 'cause there ain't no turning back. So when you go, give 'em hell, Lord. Oh, give 'em hell, Lord. For I see those tail lights glow. Take this with you when you go. If you're gonna run with everything you have. Yeah, you're gonna love. Run with everything you have. You're gonna love and never let off the gas. You're gonna fight for something, don't give up on nothing, 'cause there ain't no turning back. So when you go, I just want you to know, give 'em hell, boy. Give 'em hell, boy.